Are we are we good now? Do I have to redo that? Okay. Welcome to round one of the closed qualifier revival league. We have our two teams, Budapest 5 and Limited Over, going into the first match on stream B. I said Limit Over. All right. Shush. These teams are somewhere placed in the bracket. I honestly have no idea. I haven't really looked.
This is the first game, I'm pretty sure, so there shouldn't
This
be a
is the first
bracket.
game.
Yeah.
So they are placed somewhere in the bracket, just like everyone else. That's
Simultaneously, there's a stream going on the uh, Brawl for It All channel, and it's the Team Coffin versus which team? I don't remember.
there. Yeah, it is Kofi and Guardians Alpha on the other
Guardians
channel.
Alpha, yeah. God
They
damn,
have
I got
not started yet on the broadcast.
Well, it's about to start, so
You can hear my mic as I move it. Oh, that's not good.
yeah, try not to move it then. We forgot to mention that it's on the cast test today. It's gonna be me, Ultra, and Blazon.
Hello.
Blazon hasn't casted in quite a while, at least not for Revival League. So a lot of
I have,
people here might not even know him.
well, I haven't actually casted before. I've casted one game in Revival League. That was my first casting. So
Yeah,
I'm new around
fair
here.
enough. Let's go. It's a great way to start, I believe, then, because these two teams seem very promising, especially having, Budapest 5 is a T3 team, if I remember correctly, or at least on the qualifiers. And Limit Over, I don't really know a lot of players, but I know Wet, because I used to play against him a lot, and I'm glad to see that he's back, because I remember he took a break, one that he might not have come back from, but he did, so that's exciting.
Very. I have no idea. I don't know who any of these players are. I've not seen
That's
any.
fine. So here we see Limit Over starting on T and Karaoke Room. They have a pretty promising lineup. I can't really tell if they're roaming around right now. But by the looks of things, Budapest 5 are going to go for a horizontal take, probably attacking the east side of the map, meaning offices, exhibition, and all sorts like that. They don't have crazy roam denial except from Lion, but they do have a lot of or distraction in general, both hard distraction and soft distraction, coming from the back and the ace, and a bit of the Monty because he has the hybrid prices. Already having some fights coming on between Wet and Lunar, getting a lot of damage onto the Lion and the ace, but no one is down yet.
Just managing to sneak under that. Wet not being able to catch that out there. Just not in his POV. As the BP5 here push in through the east side of the map, take control of it quite early on.
Yeah, well, there's not a lot of aggression coming here, to be honest. They seem to be taking their time. Although they did manage to breach the dragon wall, that means that Pigeon might be able to get a kill onto the ace, or vice versa, but up to this moment there has been no damage dealt. Simultaneously, Monty is making his way into Dragon, putting even more pressure onto the Might. He might have to fall back now that his shield is gone, certainly. But they have wasted a lot of time. There's only 1 minute and 20 seconds left, and every single one of the defenders has a solid spot to play in, which means that they can easily deny, or maybe not easily, but they can certainly deny to some extent the attack coming from the east side. We can also see the Yana playing below, or the Aruni, I might say, meaning that she might be able to find a pick if she picks from below onto Mezzanine, but Ace gets the first pick onto Wet, and that's Azami off the board. But a quick little refire coming on from the Valkyrie, from the Alibi onto Black Wolf, and that's the back of the board.
Say what, getting another one onto Pigeon and Lunar again. And BP5 are just sweeping the board with Limit Over. It's a 1 of before. Yeah, Boku. Planet is going down. He's going to be in a 1-4 post-plant situation. Just not able to find the head of the Yana there. Quickly falls back. He's going to go for a quick rotate. see if he can distract these players off and maybe think that he's coming up from elsewhere. But he's back on the main stairs, waiting. Iana, she knows she's there. Gunfight goes out, and
Ooh,
barely connects the head.
the very last bullet as well. Yep.
What
That
a
was a
round.
quick round. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that quick, but when the action started going down, it happened really fast.
It was quick. Oh, looks like we're having a bit of a tech issue from one of the players.
Common Ubisoft game stream, I should say.
Quite common for Ubisoft.
Yeah, that's icy. That has the problem.
You wouldn't expect.
It's fine. So, if we take a look over at the A stream, we can see that they have started. The broadcast is now live, and the score is 0-0. The prep phase for the first round just finished, and now we can see them go into action. So you can go take a look at that while we are sorting the tech issues here. I can try to keep you updated. I'm watching the monitor because I'm not that poor, even though I'm Greek. So
We
we
should add a rotating command to put into the chat of the A stream.
yeah, we should have had that, honestly. You know
Yeah.
how in Pro League, because they have actual production taking over, they can do that. But here, no, we can't really do that yet. But we should be able to upgrade it very soon, especially considering that this is only the beginning of the second season. It might be a feature that will come in the couple next days. I'm pretty sure that Stream A might also have that already, but we're still working some stuff out on Stream B because we haven't really been using it.
So I
So
think this is one
yes.
of the first streams, double streamed
It's the
game.
second ever stream, to be honest.
And yeah.
Yeah, so it's
So
fun.
it's fun to experience. And it looks
Yeah.
like the players back in the game now, and the game is going to begin.
Let's
Budapest fixed
see.
the tech issue.
Yeah. Okay. So Limitover decide to go to the same bomb site this time. Yeah, they bring almost the same lineup, changing the Yana or the Aruni and one more person. I don't remember who that was. To the Valk and the Legion. This means that they will try to maybe keep the extension a bit longer than they did last time, because now they will have, they will have Valcams, which means that they will have both audio and visual on the enemies, while they also have the Legion on Wet. Wet is a god on Legion, apparently. Yeah, it's actually really good. And Legion, as for everyone that doesn't know, he can really delay people because he throws some sort of stingers, and if people go through them, they will get slowed and they will have to pull it down because it does deal damage uh, by, while the time passes. And by the looks of it, Budapest 5 are doing sort of the same attack as last round. It's a horizontal attack from offices. They might try to go from below this time, but I'm not really sure, and I don't think it would be a good idea either. Yeah.
Legion just sat on this door, seeing if he pick anyone off. But
Ooh, he might impact the door.
on the door. But he won't be able to get that pick if Monty's just there. Yes, he knows the Monty is there. And he falls back. He chooses not to pick a fight with a Monty. Smart choice from him.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be using the Guma to his advantage. Once, if the Monty, for example, starts pushing up and he actually walks over that gold mine, he might be able to get his shield off his face, and that will be the chance for Legion to get the pick on him.
Yes. In this dragon wall open once again, getting that angle onto Shrine. Couple bullets going out towards a book there. From, I believe was below.
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Could have been. It looks like, yeah, Monty pushing up on the Wamai here. A little distracted. Falls back. Once again, choosing not to pick a fight with a Monty.
Ooh, they have a pre-play C4 down there. I'm really excited to see if that actually works for them. They must have a
No.
Valk. I'm looking over at it.
I find out soon. Budapest 5 quickly encroaching on the side here. Mine goes down, gets shut out. Monty just stopping this out, and Luna first pick into the round. Entry frag, 2 minutes down the timer. Taking out that alibi. A few more shots go right between, and there's another one for Black Wolf. Another one went out for BP5. Traded out Y1, but once again, it's a 4v1 situation. Post.
Oh, yeah, Buko again. Yeah, Boku again.
Once again, this 4v1. Will he be able to do anything this time as the plant is going down once again? Decides to take a different path from the last round and go up house stairs. See if he can get a flank onto anyone, but it seems like once again, this Iana knows he's coming. Prepared and ready. We'll be able to get thick this time. A few shots exchanged between the two. Yakboku not able to connect any. There's another player and he gets shut down by Luna. Once again, a very quick round from BP5 in the late.
Well, I can't really say a lot. Budapest 5 have a really strong drone game. They always seem to know and have info on the defenders. And the way the push is calculated, they don't just push random stuff. They have an organized push. They might have used it twice in a row, but it's still like, since it's still working, why not just use it again? You know?
Yeah, if it works.
So
why change?
yeah. So they just use it again, and this time LIMITOVER are going to be the ones making the change, moving over to office instead of the T side at defense. Similar setup once again. Like, it seems like they will be holding extensive positions out of heavily because they have the Wamai and the Aruni, and the Kapkan might be a bit of help to that. But they're not really going to be spread out from the looks of it. They might hold like some sort of a turtle position. Budapest 5 are really strong with that Mondi. That's the third time they bring him, right? They really love him.
Начало атаки через 5 секунд.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
Группа штурма должна обезвредить взрывчатку.
I'm unaware whether you can hear our producer Ahu or not. Okay, so we got informed that they really like using Monty even in the Hungarian T3 league called MNEB. So yeah, it's one of their favorite operators by the looks of it.
He needs a really strong operator to do what it takes, especially with a team that knows what they're doing.
Yeah. You need to know, you need to have a plan. You can just use certain operators like that. They already started giving a lot of like pressuring the defenders a lot. Two of them already rotated downstairs, maybe trying to make their way into house stairs and get safe back, you know, on the side. Monty's just chasing that captain, and ADSing, trying to get the kill. He does again. He's no.
Black Wolf able to pick that up on that flag.
Yeah, well, that's wet off the board early. That's even not even 1 minute was over when he already
quickest entry in the game, and there we go. There's another one for BP5.
The Mont really being the leader of the aggression there.
Absolutely, forcing that Capcan to run away. To the arms off, and there it goes. There's another one down. Pigeon being taken down by Luna.
But he might be able to get into a position to get retrieved, right?
He might be able to see you, and there we go. Emira's getting one. Yabuku gets one, and say what? That's the Monty down. That might slow down Budapest 5's push here, because they cannot just walk in.
Their lead of aggression is dead, so now they have to find another way to push. It's an active 3v2. Make it a 3v2 now because, you know, the guy that revived the smoke died, and now the smoke followed him right after, leaving Tamiraj in a 1v3. Stuck in minibar. Do they know about him? They seem to know. He gets a kill onto Black Wolf, or onto not Black Wolf, but Black Wolf kills him instead, and he ends the round for Budapest 5.
LIMITOVER calling a timeout. Round 4. After being torn apart by Budapest 3 rounds in a row.
Rough. Well, it's better to be safe than sorry. It could be a really good turnover now that they take the timeout. Although I do believe that it's a bit too early, but they need to just break that momentum that Budapest
Yeah.
5 have built up and just maybe clear the heads, talk a bit about it, what they're doing wrong, and they should be able to, turn the score around. It's always a possibility. The game is never over until it's over, so there's a
Exactly.
lot of chances left, Yeah. Now,
It's all right.
Ahu is not just a caster or a producer, he's also a comedian, so he makes us laugh in the backlines while you guys can listen to him. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes.
They can hear him, or they can hear you.
we get the comedy. They just hear us.
Yeah, we are premium
Comedy right
members,
there.
so feel bad about yourselves.
Помешайте врагу обезвредить
You have to pay
взрывчатку.
for that one.
Yeah. Okay, new round. Same stuff coming in from LIMITOVER, except from one minor change. The captain switched over to the Frost this
Группа
time.
штурма обнаружила взрывчатку.
So wet on Frost. Let's see how that goes.
We've just got news. Our observer is choking on an apple right now.
Oh my god. This is lovely. Same side.
But that's
a
a
new-
It seems that observation does not require
Старт через 10
too
секунд.
much work.
Yeah, we're
So
looking for
do it.
staff, by the way. If you guys need
Еще 5
anyone,
секунд.
if you guys are looking to be a producer, we are happy to have you here.
Отряд
Because we
получил
do need
заряд.
observers. Now we just wait for the round to begin. LIMITOVER choosing the same side as I said earlier, and Budapest 5 choosing the same attack again, having the Monty again. He's going to be the lead of aggression again for the fourth time in a row. So that's lovely to see. Now I don't think we see the Capcan playing in drums because there's no Capcan, but Capcan would be Wet, and Wet is not there right now. While
Wow.
Turner is not there either. He's in the grave. Should be getting the Ender frag in 30 seconds. Just under 30 seconds. God damn. Yaboku looking to get a frag onto Geisha, but he misses the shots by a small centimeter. Now, Monty already there pressuring him, and Ace gets the kill from behind. Lunar, what a nice shot onto Yaboku.
Wow. Could have taken him instead of his teammate there on that Monty, but he's got that aim and he just shoots right above and connects that with the Aruni.
Oh no, that's C4.
That's C4 could end in
Oh
devastating, and there it goes.
You get the ace of the
There
board.
it
That's
is.
diffuser, and no Harbor's devices available except from Thermite. Oh, or sorry,
Деактиватор заряда
Monty's
возвращен.
one.
That is a big pick from LIMITOVER.
Yeah,
And he
Деактиватор заряда был
another
потерян.
one.
trying to make his way back to side. He gets another kill on the way. Now they do know exactly where Frost is, but they don't know where Mute is exactly is, and I don't think they even know about Smoke. He's just hiding because he doesn't want to die. Now he's smoking off VIP entrance, but he gets
Boy.
picked off in the process by Lion. Now Pigeon is injured. It's an active 2v3 for LIMITOVER. Will they be able to turn this over? Blackoff gets it on to Wet, leaving Tamiris in a 1v3, getting one kill.
Good kill for the round. Did he get a 4? Oh, not quite. No, turns away at just the wrong
And he gets hip fired by a Monty. That must hurt a lot.
In that pinch
It's
scenario, there
fine.
wasn't too much he could have done. He did his best in there.
The Monty is annoying, but I'm sure they will find a way to counter him. Maybe, perhaps, an Oryx. How about that? Maybe you guys want to talk about him, bring him into the
Oryx?
roster. Yeah,
Like,
you
Oryx
never know.
Pick up the Monty 5 rounds in a row.
We'll see. No Oryx yet. It's fine though.
Штурмотряд
I mean,
должен обезвредить
not gonna lie,
силовые
last round was
устройства.
quite closer than any other round, so it seems like it has a lot of progression during that small talk they had. They did try to improve some stuff, but it was not quite enough to win a round. So let's see. Now they pick
Штурмотряд обнаружил
karaoke
заряд.
side again. That's the third time they go there with a small 2 rounds break. The setup is quite similar, removing the Wamai and bringing in a Frost and a Warden. That means that they have 2 shields, which is more than they did on the first 2 rounds, which is probably could be a good thing. Depends. one of the shields is definitely gonna go on Shrine. I'm not sure about the other one, but I want to see how they play around their extension to office decide. It seems like they're using new jammers on the walls and doorways, which is going to limit the view of the drones that Budapest 5 are going to use. So let's see how that goes.
Seems like they're doing a bit more of an aggressive side of side defense as well, with the T wall being open there, and with the Warden pick as well, and playing offside with that extra C4 in pocket, could be able to pick off that Monty with it.
Yeah.
3 C4s. Not much of the utility besides that shield and C4s, however, though, for the secondary. Monty, though, already pushing into the lounge, taking that early control again. A few shots go out from Hitcher, but he's shut down by Luna. Taking Frost off the board again. First minute in the round. Icy taken down by presumably the Warden through the wall.
And Ace is quite low as well, let's not forget about that. If Ace dies, it's gonna be really helpful for the team because we won't be able to push into Dragon, but Blackwood gets a kill onto Tamiros and that's mute off the board. Now, making it a 5v3 already. I don't think they've noticed where Turner is, so he might be able to get a sneaky little pick there. But that's one more C4 down, getting no kill, and Icy gets a kill instead onto West. Turner slightly missing his shots onto the Monty, and now neither of the defenders are inside, making it basically an active 5v0 in the side. But Yaboku makes his way back and dies to Yana, leaving Turner in a 1v5. Monty knows exactly where he is, and he knows exactly what he's doing, pushing him. He get an AGS's and Luna kills him from behind. Wow.
That is a flawless round from Budapest 5.
I don't know how to feel. This Monty starts to aggravate me a lot. I'm really frustrated. I don't know about you.
It's
I don't know.
5-0 for Budapest. Wow. Limit over, just not being able to deal with that Monty, and it's just collapsing them in, picking them off one by one as well. No refrags coming in from the Sam Limit over. If they were able to maybe pick off a refrag, hold some more pinches, maybe they'll be able to pick off the Monty and shut down the push of Budapest. Instead of some little hero players trying to come out every now and again, especially from the side of Tamirez. Doing the best. Oh, I have just noticed that Limit Over actually bought an Oryx this time. They they might actually be able to shut down Monty. It's the last round of their defense, so maybe they can.
Задача штурмотряда — отключить заряд.
So now we can see Budapest 5 are pretty much going to do the exact same attack for the 4th time, attacking that time. The side is... Oh no, it's Kitchen this time, they changed. But they will still use the same attack, because it's really important to get all the control of the map, especially roam clearing at first, and then pushing the side.
This site is quite important, because you can hold almost the entire site from upstairs.
Yeah.
The whole of Geisha and Karaoke floor is completely destructible. So
yeah, that's a
having
very
that
good
top
point.
Control it's very strong. Monty once again pushing quite quick, quite deep in. And Turner just not able to pick off, taking a lot of damage and only dealing very little.
His job as a roamer is just to waste time, so let's see if he can manage to waste even more time. Monty is about to push him, and he gets a bit shot, but he doesn't nail anything by doing that. At the same time, Turner just falls back to side. Yaboku gets an entry for the first time onto Black Wolf, but Lunar gets an trade onto Tamirez, making it a 4v4 already. There's still around 2 minutes left. Lunar in a very crucial HP disadvantage, and Icy gets a kill onto Turner. Now, will they be able to pick the ace off before he breaches the pine tree walls and goes to the plant? They will! Where specifically?
That's picking up one. He ends up getting like the head of the one on the stairs. Just missing those shots narrowly, but Yabuku is also quite close, ready for that push now. What's the Monty? Already pushed into the side. as IC picks up one on Pigeon, and it's now just left two T5 boys to pick this up. Monty goes down, but so does Yabuku, and there's another one. It's a 1v1. Wet
Will
on
we be
triple.
able to
Will
get
it be
a 4K?
Find out
They know
soon.
where he is. They are getting some yellow pings. And he
Oh,
why would
no,
he
he
do
will
that even?
not.
Just wait. No, he
The
gets
wall bang.
to
Wow.
oblivion. Yeah,
That
man.
is
Wow.
flawless half from BP5. Wow. That is not what I expected out from this game.
Mm.
Штурмотряд
Well,
должен
let's see if
обезвредить
LIMITOVER
заряды.
can turn the tides over on defense now.
Well, you know, whenever there's a side change, there's always a possibility for a complete turnaround. Because, you know, games and maps can be completely defender or attacking sided. And up to this point, it seems like it's been very attacking sided itself. But Sky doesn't tend to be attacking sided, it tends to be defender sided. But it kind of depends on how both of the teams are playing. So let's see if Limitover have it in them. Can they actually turn the score around, or will they lose in a 0-0 fashion or 7-0 fashion? Maybe a 7-1, but 7-1 would be worse because, you know, the Brazil may miss there. Yeah. Well, there's a strong entry from BP5 going to office first. Let's see how Limitover will try to push that side. It seems like they're going for a horizontal take, taking control over Geisa side first. But there is a roaming little Zundi there, so let's see, or castle maybe, whose castle? Black Wolf. So Black Wolf might be a problem to them. But as of right now, it's completely uncontested, so they might be able to just take control over Geyser right away. Let's see how this progresses.
There's castle barricades on the drum doors, and I believe there would be one also on the T door as well. Will definitely slow down this attack from Limitover. So they're gonna have to waste utility and burn utility out on that. The wall of Geisha there, not reinforced. Could have got a pick, but it seems like Limitover did not know that wall was open.
Well, they do now certainly because they have control over Geisha. And there's already 1 minute off the board, so they don't have a lot of time left. They do have enough to make a play, but if they keep stalling like that, they won't have enough in the end. There's 3 people playing over on that French side, not French, I forgot what it's called. Don't get a kill onto Zundi, that's mute off the board, and they did get the entry once again. Let's see if they will actually adapt by getting the entry first. Now, pushing over to the shrine side, there's a shield and a BP that they need to get rid of, but at the same time, there's a castle of the castle on Black specifically, holding a really long angle onto them if they try to push shrine. So let's see. They do kind of reconsider that and go for a split take. So they might get one of them killed, but at the same time they might get an easy refrag onto Black Wolf or any other defender that tries to pick off their heads. There's only 1 minute left, and 2 of them have rotated over to the main bridge, putting even more pressure onto BP5.
Yeah, solid Limitover here. Just looking at their positions, they're all quite spread out, and it might be a bit difficult for them to do a execute here. Luna picks up one onto Yaboku, bringing back to a 4. But there we go. Pigeon picks up Icy. And once again, Limitover are back in the
Advantage.
player
Yeah.
advantage. There we go. Thank you.
No problem.
And we've got 30 seconds left. Once again, not too much movement coming out, but Luna picks off Wet with a long angle from reception. Black Wolf one onto Turner, and it is not looking good for Limitover. 20 seconds left, 2v2s. Tamiras picks up Saywad. Angles are being held quite passively from DP5, and Luna just missing out. Icy picked up by Tamiras, and it's a 1v2
10 секунд.
for Luna. Planet is going down,
Остается 5 секунд.
giving a temporary 1v1.
Готовить
He doesn't
деактиватор.
know where they are. And the planet is down, and both players of Limitover have now left the building, and are going to hold passive angles on this and just wait for Luna to push them.
they want to be smart about it. It's one of the only chances they have this game to get around, so they will try to use it to their advantage. Playing really safe, already more than half of the timer left is gone. But Lunar
Oh.
gets a nice kill onto Pigeon. That's ace of the board, but there's no use to him now because he used all of his breaches already. Now he's gonna try to fake, but he's not faking because both don't fake. He swings but gets shot from the mirrors. That's the first round that Limit Over get, and I'm very proud to see how it played out. They had constant refrags. I'm really happy to see that.
There's something we didn't see from them on defense, and once again, they got the entry frag, which they did the round before, and only managed to bring it to a 1v1, which was far better than their previous rounds in this game. And they did it once again there, and was able to take it on their attacking side, which put them in a really good spot.
Yeah, even if when it was a 1v1, there were only 20 seconds on a planted diffuser, so you can't really lose that except if you try to. And obviously, no one is going to try to lose around here, right? So the mirrors played it really smart. Well played, Limit Over. Now, as I said, there's unlimited chances for a team that just changed sides to go and win the game, even if they're losing in a 6-0 fashion, because the change of game style is what is going to give you more momentum. So Limit Over on the second round of attack. We see that Budapest 5 have changed their side to T and karaoke, but they are making a very wide extension into offices. So Limit Over will either have to push directly now, since most of the players are missing, or they will go for the clear, like Budapest 5 have done themselves on the previous rounds.
A word that PP5 have actually changed up the line of operators for the first time.
Yeah, we don't see the Monty this time because it's unfixable. They're on defense. They could
Wow.
have brought a clash maybe, but they decided not to. Well, I am.
Right. Yeah, as you can see, there's only one shield this time instead of BP5. They have that smoke.
Oh yeah, that's all. You can carry a gun behind it though, so it's fine. They won't be able to, corner attackers like bullies.
Well, I mean, if you tried harder, maybe you could, but it
I
might
mean,
not,
I mean,
might
if
not,
you're
might not
15,
end
you
well
could.
for you.
Yeah,
You leave your
Wow.
head very exposed.
not gonna lie, Limitover had a really fast breach into offices. Although, like it had what's it called? Anti-breaches on it. Biabok is already injured, but Wet gets a kill onto Luna to even the man
Wow.
count. He gets another one to say what? Wow, Wet.
Not before he
actually
takes out your
pulling
Buku
it.
with that impact first, though. It's
Yeah.
3v4.
He got blown to pieces, but we can move past that, obviously. Now it's a 4v3, Limit Over having the man advantage. That's a nice side to see. They are pushing the office side really hard, and they are droning to see where the defenders are, which is a really smart move. You should always use your drones, as long as you have any. Now,
Players should take notes.
of course, yeah. Wet is also downstairs trying to catch any moving or relocating defenders, but they're not gonna go for that because they're in a disadvantageous position. If they get a kill, it has to be around the site. And I think that Wet realized that, and he's going to try to rotate over to the rest of his team. Limit Over only have 1 minute to do a play now, so chop chop, start moving. We don't enough. Let's see what happens now. They're breaking Asami gadgets, trying to make their way into drums. At the same time, there's one player I couldn't tell who on the side of Shrine, yeah. And there's another one on Geisha, so it's a really wide take and very interesting to see. They will try to pick the defenders one by one, apparently. Smoke using his smoke bait will be in a gunfight with Wet, but loses it, and that's a
Wet.
triple for Wet. Now, in a 4v2, that's an even bigger advantage. Let's see how this plays out. Wet is pushing up main stairs. There's one on Geisha, one on Shrine, and one on drums. As I said, really well spread out. Widely spread out. But the ace is not on Metzanin to breach that wall, so he will try to make up the main stairs, but everyone has an eye on him. He gets shut down from Icy. Black Wolf now.
Blind as well. Black Wolf gets from behind. He gets second. Icy gets a second, and it's a 1v1 situation again. 1 second left, and
No!
there it is. Budapest 5 send it out 7-1.
And alas, Limit Over get pursued.
Brazil with the 7-1. Their attack looked quite strong up until that last moment where it just all fell apart going in, and that 2v4 just crumbled apart.
It's fine though. They really tried, and hard work will always pay off. So I'm pretty sure this team formed really recently as well. So if we see them in a couple of games from now, I'm sure they're gonna do far better. And let's not forget that Budapest 5 are a team that are currently playing in T3, which is a higher form of competition. So you can forgive LIMITOVER for losing that.
Absolutely,
But
they did their
there's other
best.
teams that they can definitely play against and win. And there's teams that you're always gonna lose to, or maybe you won't after a lot of hard practice. So farewell for now. We're gonna see them again in the future. I'm certain they'll do better.
I
That
would
was
like to see
me.
how much better they do in the future as well. Yeah.
They'll do better. We don't know how much, but as I said, the more you work, the more you get better. So it's all about improving.
Yes.
That was Ultra and Blazing on the cast. You're going to see us later on the Oblivion XC versus SPR game.
Which should be in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it should be in 20 minutes. So this channel will not go offline. It will just go into transition mode, and you'll see us in a bit.
Till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gonna move the ocean current till the waves flood what's been burning. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. And I know I'm only getting higher till it feels like I can walk through fire. And I know I'm only getting higher till it feels like I can walk through fire. Trying to stop